Hello everybody, welcome to Learn the Lingo. My name is Matthew, and in this video, we're going to be learning how to type in Hebrew. Today we're going to learn how to type all the letters of the Hebrew alphabet, as well as the vowel markings. To type in Hebrew, the first thing we need to do is download a Hebrew keyboard onto our computer. We can do this in the computer settings. This is a Windows computer I'm using, but other computers and phones will have a similar setup. We'll go to the language section, and then we have the option to add a language. I will type in Hebrew, and then click on this option and install. Now that we've downloaded the Hebrew language pack, there now appears a new button on the bottom of our screen, which says ENG, standing for English. We can click on this button, and now we have a box with two options, English and Hebrew. We'll click on Hebrew to now have a Hebrew keyboard. After that, we'll go to the accessibility section of our settings and go down to find the keyboard. With this, we can find our on-screen keyboard and turn it on. You can use this on-screen keyboard to start getting used to where the Hebrew letters are placed on the keyboard. I'll go ahead and show you where all the Hebrew letters are. Aleph is on the T key, Bet is on the C key, Gimel is on the D key, Dalet is on the S key, Hey is on the V key, Vav is on the U key, Zayin is on the Z key, Chet is on the J key, Tet is on the Y key, Yod is on the H key, Kaf is on the F key, and its final form is on the L key. Lamed is on the K key, Mem is on the N key, and the final Mem is on the O key. Nun is on B, and the final Nun is on I. Then we'll have Samik on the X key, Ayin on the G key, Peh on the P key, and the final form of this Peh is not shown on this keyboard, but it is on the semicolon key. Finally, we will have Tsadi on the M key, and its final form on the period key, 2 spaces to the right. Again, it does not appear on this on-screen keyboard. Lastly, we will have Kuf on the E key, Resh on the R key, Shin or Sin on the A key, and we'll end with the letter Tav, which again does not appear on the on-screen keyboard. It is on the comma key, 1 space to the right of the M. So as you can see, although this on-screen keyboard doesn't show us all the Hebrew letters, it can be very helpful when we're learning to type in Hebrew. Now that we've learned how to type all the Hebrew letters, we'll now learn how to type its vowel markings. The most important key we'll need to know to do this is the right Alt key. We will click on this, and that will then show us where all the vowel markings are located. If you look carefully, you'll notice that most of them are located on the first letter of their name. Let's see some examples. To make the kamatz vowel marker, we will find the letter that kamatz starts with. That is the k, kuf, on the E key. So we will hold the right Alt key and press kuf to make a kamatz. We can do the same for the p, patach. That starts with the letter Pe. So we will hold the right Alt key and press Pe to make a patach. And we can also do this for the segol, which starts with a S sound, which is spelled with a samech on the X key. Hold right Alt and press samech to make a segol. Each of these vowels can be combined with a schwa to make a compound schwa vowel, and those will be 1 key to the right of these vowels. Let's see some examples. The kamatz is on the kuf key, and so the kamatz schwa is 1 key to the right on the resh. Hold the right Alt key and press the resh key to make a kamatz schwa. The key we need to make the patak schwa is this bracket, one to the right of the P or pe key. So we will hold the right Alt button and press that bracket to make a patak schwa. Lastly, the sagol schwa will be made on the one key to the right of the samik, which makes the sagol. That is the bet. Hold the right Alt key and press bet to make a sagol schwa. Now let's see some other vowels. The schwa starts with a sh sound, so will be made by pressing the shin key while holding the right Alt key. There we have a schwa. To make a dagesh, we'll find the letter that dagesh starts with. That's a d sound from the dalet. So we'll hold the right Alt key and press dalet to make a dagesh. This dagesh can also double as a mapik in the hey or a shuruk in the vav, which makes it make an u sound. The vowel hirik starts with a letter chet. So to make the hirik, we'll hold the right Alt key and press the chet key. Lastly, to make the tsere, we press on the tsari key, which says ts, while holding the right Alt key. There are a couple vowels that do not follow this rule. One of them is the cholam. We can make this by pressing the vav while holding the right Alt key. There we make a cholam. And lastly, the kubutz will be made by pressing the key 3 keys to the right of the L, like so. And that leaves us with the 2 dots that are above the sheen or seen. The sheen is on the A key, and to make the dot that makes it a sheen on the top right, we will hold the right Alt key and press W. That makes the sheen. To make a seen, we'll again press the A key, but this time, hold the right Alt key and press Q. And with that, we've learned how to type every Hebrew letter and every Hebrew vowel marking. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in learning more Hebrew. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.